the doctor shows,
Well, the old shoes are the best ones because they're nice and soft and loose.
So,
I have a pair of tan ones too.
so the yoga tonight, I've been traveling and Kathy's been bending over and, you know, figure we could do some stretching in our back because my back hurts a little bit today. So we're just gonna go ahead and warm up. So I want you to just close your eyes, ground your feet, hip width apart. So just take a couple breaths in and out through your nose. Sit up nice and tall so your spine is straight. Just get rid of anything that is not here for right now. No to-do list, nothing, just being present. With your eyes closed, I want you to drop your right ear to your right shoulder, just gently. Don't lift your shoulder up, just let your ear slowly go down. You can wiggle it back and forth to help get it a little bit closer. Just feel the stretch down the left side of your neck into your shoulder. Now, instead of bringing your head up, I want you to roll it gently down over your chest and bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Just allowing gravity to help bring your ear closer, feeling the stretch now down the right side of your neck and into your shoulder. Making sure you're breathing, keeping your eyes closed, just letting it warm up a little bit. Now roll your head down again, gently over your chest, over to the right side again. So right ear over the right shoulder. But this time I want you to take your left hand down and reach under your chair and grab a hold of the seat. And I want you to lean away from your left side now. And when you do that, it's going to pull on your arm and it's going to give you a little bit of a deeper stretch. And as you do that, bring your right hand up, bring it onto the side of your head, and just gently pull your ear a little bit closer, really getting deep into that stretch. The further you stretch, the more you're going to feel it in your arm and your shoulder. And the more you pull your head towards your shoulder, your right ear towards your right shoulder, you're going to feel it up a little bit higher. Really feel that stretch. Feels good. Let go of your head with your right hand. Gently pull yourself back up to center. And then roll your head over your chest, back over to the left side. Take your right hand down, grab the bottom of the chair on the right side, and lean away just gently, going deeper into that stretch. Take your left hand up, bring it onto the right side of your head, and draw your left ear closer to your left shoulder. Again, the further away that you lean in the chair, the more you're going to feel that stretch down the right side. Let go of your head, gently come back to center and bring your head with you. You can keep your eyes closed or you can open them up. I want you to slowly drop your head so that your chin is on your chest. And then slowly take it back, bringing your chin up to the ceiling, feeling a choke, a tightness here where it's almost like too much to talk. But feel it stretch in that throat area. Maybe like really kind of push your chin up. Like. Making the sound helps. All right, slowly drop your chin to your chest again. This time I want you to bring both your hands to the back of your head and really help draw your neck down, just gently. Don't push it, don't shove it, just gently drawing it closer to your chest. Release and come back to center. Okay. This time I want you to take your head and just rotate it over to the right, looking over your shoulder, trying to look behind your right shoulder as far as you can. But don't crank it, don't just like shove it, just gently looking. Make sure you're staying nice and tall with your spine, feet are grounded. Come back to center and look over your left shoulder. We're not twisting our spine, we're just looking over with our neck, trying to keep our body facing forward at all times. Just using our head and warming it up. Come back to center and maybe just like shake it out a little. Get the rocks moving. Next, we're going to move to our shoulders. So I want you to roll your shoulders forward a little bit. Chicken wing, chicken wing. Oh, that came wrong. And go backwards.
I'll do that one sound.
All right, so I want you to bring your arms up and cactus them. And we're going to bring them close. I'm going to open them up. And then we're going to bring them close. And up. So when we're doing this, you're going to bring your hands together and then try to squeeze your elbows together. It's harder than you think. And that's going to really open up the shoulder blades. Take them apart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together like you're squeezing a walnut. Back together. Open up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. One more time. Close. And this time, keep them together and we're going to lift them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let them go. Work this right in here a little bit.
Something different than normal.
Yeah. So take our hand down in front of us and we're just going to stretch our wrists. Just rolling our wrist one way, rolling them another. Crack it. Okay, bring them up and kind of pull them towards you. Keep your arms straight and try to bring your hands towards you. And then bend them down and try to touch your hands up and up and back. I can't do it. That's where the tongue came into effect. One more time. Up and down. All right. Shoulders should feel kind of warmed up now. All right. So what we're going to do now is we got to warm up the spine a little bit. So what I want you to do is we are going to bring your left hand to your right knee. Grab the back of your chair and just slowly twist your spine open just a little bit, looking behind you. Don't try to force yourself, just go where you can right now. So we're just warming up the spine. Make sure to sit nice and tall. So when you breathe in, sit nice and tall, and when you exhale, you can go a little bit further in your twist, but not too hard. One more breath. Come back to center slowly. Maybe shake it out a little bit because that was a warm up. Right hand to the left, outside of the left knee. Left arm behind. Twist open to the left. Remember, as you breathe in, sit up nice and tall. And when you exhale, twist a little bit further. If you can't do you can't grab the back of the chair, you can just kind of twist a little bit as far as you can. Use your arm, however you feel comfortable. Sit nice and tall. Exhale, go a little bit further. And then come back to center. All right, so what you do is bring your arms up and kind of arch your back a little bit. And forward fold over your legs. Try to touch the ground if you can. Really drop your head, let it hang. Shake your head yes and no, but always come back to the yes as your last one. Bring your arms up, sit back up nice and straight, reach back, look up over you. Come back to center. So this time I want you to grab the bottom of your chair here, and we're just gonna reach and twist a little bit, reach up over. Left arm up and over, look up to the ceiling, make sure your chest is open and twist it up. Come back to center and go right into the other side. Right arm up and over, chest is open, looking up to the ceiling. You're looking up, looking at the beautiful ceiling ahead of you, tiles, the lights.
Oh, my husband knows that because he's a wee Jimmy.
One more breath and come back to center. I want you to grab behind you for the seat. And we're just going to do one more stretch this way. Drop your head, chin up. Pull your chest forward like you're going to try to fold forward. Come back to center. All right. What I want you to do is we're going to bring our right leg back. And all you're going to do is just come off the chair. If you need to, you can come off the chair a little bit on the right side. You're going to come up onto the ball of your foot, okay? And then all we're going to do is we're just going to try. Now, if you can't do it this way, you can always turn and do it this way, okay? So what we're going to do is I just want you to try and bring the ball of your foot down and back up on your tippy toes. So your heel, sorry. Bring your heel up and down. So what we're doing is we're really stretching the front here, the shin, trying to get that to stretch a little bit. I feel it in my calf too, because it's doing that muscle. I feel it in the front of my shin right here. Kick this foot forward, and I want you to point and flex your toe. Just make sure you sit up nice and tall. Point and flex your toe. Pull your leg in. And what I want you to do is to take your leg out to the side here. So you're kind of be, this leg's in front of you, and this leg's out as far open as you can to the side, okay? And I want you to sit up nice and tall, and I want you to fold forward over this leg. You should feel a little bit of a stretch in your lower back. Maybe drop your hands to the ground and try to touch the ground underneath you. And when you're here, I want you to try, I want you to keep your left hand down, whether it's on your shin, your foot, or on the ground, and I want you to twist open to the right. And bring your right hand down. And slowly bring yourself back up. Now I want you to take your right leg out, and I want you to bring it out so your foot is flat, okay? So your left leg is still at a 90-degree angle, and your right foot is out. What I want you to do now is we're going to slide our right hand down, and we're really going to open up on the left side. So just like we did a stretch earlier, you should feel this down the entire left side of your body, depending on where you need it. You might feel it higher, you might feel it lower. Really make sure you twist your chest open and you look up to the ceiling. Now you don't have to go all the way down low. You can hold your knee, you can go here. Each one of this is yoga. So wherever you feel it, that's where you need to stop. That's where you need to feel it. Here, what I want you to do, we're going to stay in this position, but we're going to rotate our arm. I want you to make big circles with your arm. Go one way or the other, whichever feels comfortable for you. Your shoulder might crack like mine is. And I want you to pause and go the opposite direction. Staying twisted, looking up. Arm is moving. We're doing a lot.
It's really good.
Bring your arm to your leg and slowly bring yourself back up. Bend your knee on your right side and then bring it in front of you. Guess what? I got to do the other side.
Oh,
All right. So you're going to come to the left side of your chair and we're going to come up onto the ball of your foot. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to push your heel to the ground. This one's tighter for me. I have a hard time doing this one. So you're going to try to bring your heel to the ground and then come back up onto your toes. Just keep doing it for a little bit. Make sure you stay nice and tall. I feel like this is a lot tighter in my shin. So you might have one side that feels harder or tighter than the other. That's what I'm experiencing. I actually feel it up into my thigh as well.
that's fun. I feel it my knee.
Ooh, fancy. All right, take your left leg out straight and we're gonna point and flex the toe. So your leg stays straight and you point and you flex your left foot this time, up and down. Try to keep your leg straight the entire time. Whoop. Don't fall off your chair. Point and flex. 2 more times. All right, come back. And what we're gonna do is you're gonna lift your leg up and take it out to the left side now. So your right leg, 90-degree in front. Your knee is over your ankle. You have your left side open as far as you can. We're gonna take a breath in and we're gonna fold over our right knee, trying to bring our hands down to the ground if we can. And once you're here, we're gonna take the right hand down and then we're gonna take the left hand up. You're gonna twist open. Bring your left hand down. Bring your hands to your knee and slowly bring yourself up. Stretch your left leg out straight. Try to keep your foot flat. And we're going to take our left hand down and we're going to open up on this side. Oh my goodness. Remember, go where you feel it. So if you're here, if you're here, wherever you are, just make sure your chest is open, you're twisted a little bit, and you're looking up to the ceiling, feeling that stretch down the right side body. And now you know what time it is. Helicopter arm. Rotate your arm. It's a bad helicopter.
One-legged thing.
Pause and go the opposite direction. Slowly come back up.
Those arms pretty good, Jen.
My baby is looking at God.
Bend your knee
Amen.
and bring it out in front of you. Good job. How you feeling?
Dizzy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Breathe.
Don't fall off your chair.
Don't hold your breath.
And a breathe. All right, so we're gonna walk our legs out as far as we can.
Jen, do you have water?
No.
And I want you
Right now.
to, your feet, your knees are gonna be out as wide as you can get them, okay? Your feet are gonna be pointing the same direction as your knees. So you don't want your feet here. You want them kind of out at a 45-degree angle, okay? And as you do this, you're gonna feel opening up in the hips. You're gonna feel it opening up in the inner groin. And what I want you to do is I want you to bring your hands to the inside of your knees, okay? So the palms of your hands to the inside of your knees. Sit up really nice and tall. And what I want you to do is I want you to take your hands and push your knees open even further, just a little bit. So you're going to feel a stretch. So the reason I said to go as far as you can is because when we push that that the knees open a little bit further, you're going to feel that stretch a little bit more in the hips or in the inner groin. But I don't want you to force them open, just enough that you feel and come to the edge of where you are. So it kind of moves your edge, saying, okay, this is where I feel it. This is just a little bit past that. And as we hold it there, it's going to allow that fascia in those areas to open up more. Sit nice and tall, breathe it in. Might start to shake a little. This time I want you to go a little bit further. Push to the very, very max. I'm not going to hold that very long, but just really push. 1, 2, 3. Let go. Maybe bring them in a little bit and shake them out. Doggy. We're going to do it again. Maybe see you can go a little bit further this time. You might be surprised. It might have opened up a little bit for you. Right? So you keep your legs, maybe open up a little wider. Bring the palms of your hands to the inside of your knee. Sit up nice and tall. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, push your knees open just a little bit wider. Make sure you, when you breathe, you sit up nice and tall. Feels good. Open up just a little bit wider, just a little bit. And release. Walk them in a little bit, shake them out. Woo, doggy. All right, so go back into that position. You don't have to go as far this time. Go where you feel comfortable. All right. And I want you to bring your arms out and bring them into cactus arms. So if you go out to where you feel it, maybe you feel it in your hips and your inner groin, where now you can feel the tension without, okay? So what we're gonna do is I want you to bring your arms up and we're going to go elbow to knee, elbow to knee. And we're just gonna do this really slow. You don't have to work it. What I want you to do is to try to keep your core muscles like tight. So you're gonna stay up nice and tall, okay? And you're just going to slowly bend nothing but your muscles here in the core, okay? So I want you to come to your right knee, and I want you to hold it. And come back up. Come to your left knee. And hold it. Come back up. Keep your legs where they are. Bring your right forearm to your right knee. And I want you to twist open. And I want you to bring your arm not up to your ear, but behind your ear a little bit. So what it's going to do is it's really going to draw your chest open a little bit more. So you're reaching kind of back behind you. So Jane, look up to the ceiling a little bit more. Can you turn your head to look over to your arm is, your other arm? Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And kind of reach back a little bit further behind you. Yeah, as far as you can. But that's perfect. I want you to feel it here.
Oh, I'm feeling it. Yeah, me too.
Hold it, and then come back slowly, okay? So what that's doing, I don't know where you feel it. I feel it in your side, my lower back, maybe up a little bit higher depending on where you're leaning. So we're gonna bring our left forearm to our left shoulder, our left knee, and we're gonna twist up and open. Like I said, make sure you reach behind you, because what that's gonna do is really open up your chest, give a little bit of twisting action for your lower back. That's what we're really trying to open up right now. Our hips, our lower back. Really nice and twist. You can even use your leg as leverage to push yourself open a little bit more. Really feel that stretch. 2 more breaths. Come back. How's that feel, ladies? Feels good, right? Slowly walk your legs in. You think you got taller? Maybe like scoot your hips a little bit, because I know mine feel like they're opened up a little bit more. fact, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do some circles with your hips. Go one way, just lightly, gently roll your hips around and stretch them out, and then go the other direction. It feels really good. Yeah. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're gonna just do a little bit of lunging and standing. We're gonna practice our standing, ladies, you know, the fun stuff. Right? So we're gonna bend forward slowly. Bring your hands down, kind of pull them back, ground down, stand all the way up. Got it?
Oh, I heard that.
It wasn't me this time.
Bend your knees. Sit all the way back down. Don't look, you can do it.
I can't do it. Sorry.
It's all right, you can
You almost did.
sit, you got it.
I know I
You can
did,
sit.
that's why I went back and looked.
There you go, see, you got it. We're gonna do it again, you ready? 1, 2, 3, arms back, stand all the way up. This time stretch your arms up and lift your right foot and your left foot up. And shake your hips, really shake. All right, we're gonna come on in the chair. Wiggle, wiggle.
No, no,
So you can just bring your chair regular, just step behind it, so push it forward a little bit. I'm gonna come to an angle so people can see what I'm doing. So what we're gonna do is come up onto our tippy toes. And back down. Up on our tippy toes. Back down. Up to our tippy toes, don't fall. You have a chair. Come down. Now I want you to come up onto your heels. Bring your toes up as far as you can. And back down. Back up onto your heels. Make sure you're staying nice and tall. Back down. One more time. Heels. Back down. Step your right leg back. And bend your left leg. Just use your chair. And you can keep your hands here. You can bring them up. You're gonna stretch. Like I said, you don't have to go as far as me. This is still here. This is still here. Listen to your body, where it wants to go. But try to keep your back leg as straight as possible and your front knee at a little bit of a bend, okay? So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what's called a water wheel. We're gonna open up and look over to our right side. We're going to bring our left hand down to the chair, and we're going to bend open. So bring your right arm up and over. So you're staying in the lunge, right? Your back leg straight, your front legs forward. Now, if you don't want to hold onto the chair, you can bring your left forearm onto your knee. Don't fall like that, you know, almost did. Come back up into the side twist here. And what we're going to do is open up all the way to the other side. Still on that stretch. Okay. So now what you're going to do, you're going to bring your left hand to the right leg behind you.
You go that way.
Right leg.
Yeah. Reach for your right leg.
You didn't tell me we were making puzzles.
Yeah, how about my right butt?
I know, that's what I said, yeah, it's
Not my
Twister.
right leg, my right
It's Twister.
That's
Yoga Twister.
That's fine.
Come on.
If you
then.
can tap your right butt, that's fine.
That's where I'm at, my butt.
You can touch your right thigh
Okay.
and take your right arm up and over.
Oh, come on now, I'm a pretzel.
I can't. I'm sorry, guys. Keep it together. You're a yoga teacher.
Not in here, yoga.
Okay, bring your arms back up.
You're a
Twist yourself back. And then bring your right leg up.
Oh,
Shake out your leg. Just stomp a little bit, like Walk it out. You should feel your legs are really worked. We got a little bit of pretzel going on with us.
I don't think I feel my right leg anymore. Oh.
Well, guess what? We got to do the other side, right? Left leg back, straight. Right leg is forward.
Oh, man.
Now the idea is to be up on the ball of your foot and your back leg. Okay? I know. So from here, you can either hold onto the chair, you can bring your arms up. This is high lunge. Couple breaths here, really feel that stretch. Maybe go a little bit further if you can. So we're going to open up the water wheel. So open up to the left side. Arms are out in front of you and behind you. You're looking to the left side. You can hold on to the chair if you need to. That's why it's there. Now we're going to bring our right arm to the chair or to your leg. And we're just going to open up right now in a lunge. Come up slowly so that your arms are back out into a T form. All right.
Is your back heel down? Or
Nope, it's up.
It's up.
And we're going to twist open now to the right side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said.
All right, pretzel time. Right hand to the left side, the leg. Right arm up and over. Yep. Looks good. Looks good. Now keep there. So your left leg's back. Right arm is touching your thigh or your butt cheek. Left arm is up. Careful.
That's what I said.
Now you can hold on to the chair. If you don't want to put your arm up, you can hold on to the chair and still twist open. That's why the chair is there. Bring your right hand up. Bring your left leg up. All right. Step that out. Whew, doggy. Right? All right. So we're going to do a little bit of tree, just grounding here. Okay? So bring all the weight to your left leg. Bring your right leg up. And you can bring it here for kickstand, here to your calf. You can bring it all the way up to the inside of your leg. And the idea you want to do is to try to make sure that your hips stay open and that your legs, your knees kind of pushing out, okay? You hold on to the chair. You can bring your hands to namaste in front of you. You can take them up like a tree. Wherever you feel comfortable. Remember, trees sway. So if you sway, it's okay. It's normal. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, I'm coming. Bring over to the other side now. Right leg. It's got all the power, right? Left leg is right here. Do the hokey pokey. And we're going to either do kickstand. You're going to come to your calf. Or you're going to go up higher. See, this leg I had surgery, so I can't go up really high in this one right now. You can do something different with your hands. Maybe namaste, hands behind your back. Remember the chair is there to use as support. You can just bring one hand in front of you. Wherever you feel comfortable. Just hold it for another couple breaths. And come out. Nice job. Shake out your legs. All right. So we're going to come back to the front of our chair. We're going to sit back down. But we're not just going to sit. We're not just going to sit. We got to go down slowly. All right? Bend your knees. your butt back like you're gonna sit. Trust yourself. Don't look, go down real slow. Before you sit down, just hover. And sit.
Yeah. I did it.
We're going to reground ourselves, right? So our legs are hip width apart, knees are open, feet are flat on the ground. A couple breaths in and out. It's time for the second chair. Slide this bad boy over in front of you. Okay? So what we're going to do, I'm going to go to an angle again. Okay? So what I want you to do is bring it as close as you can. Okay? So now you can bring your leg in first. You can go over all the way to the left side if you want and bring the chair so it's touching or as close as you can. And we're just going to bring our right leg up. All right? And you're going to keep it at a 90-degree angle. Okay? So your foot's going to hang over the side. You can be as close or as far away as you can. So if you can only get it up so far, that's fine. The idea is I want you to make sure that your leg is here. Your left leg is going to be behind you as straight as you can get it. So you're going to kind of have to come off the side of your chair a little bit, okay? Because I want your leg to be as straight behind you as possible. Okay?
Don't worry, Jane, lined up for that later.
And if you can't bend your knee, it can be straight, wherever it feels comfortable, okay? So because I gave you the chairs with the arms, you may not have it. What I want you to do is sit nice and tall, and then you're going to bend forward over your leg as far as you can go. And then you're just going to relax here. You can bring your head down to your knee. You can hold on to the chair. You can hold on to the seat of the chair. You can hold on to the back of the chair, wherever you feel comfortable. But I want you to feel that stretch. So you're going to feel the stretch kind of in your hip, in your glute, in the hip flexor, in the back of your leg, maybe in the inside groin, depending on how far you go. But the idea is I want you to make sure you drop your head close, drop your head, let it hang. And the more you do that, you're going to feel the stretch down your spine, into your lower back, into those hip flexors. Like I said, if you're here, that's completely fine. There's no problem. Wherever you feel it. The idea is we're just going to sit here and we're just going to hold this for a couple moments because I want you to feel that stretch. Just breathe. So I want you, while we're sitting here, scan your body. Feel where you have tension in other areas in your mouth, in the grip of your hands on the chair. Try to release them just a little bit so they're not gripping as hard. And as you realize and you let go of those other areas you're clenching, you're going to be able to slowly go further into this pose. Now we're using gravity to help us go lower, slower, really stretch. Do you feel your hips opening? Do you feel that groin area, those tendons opening? We're going to stay here for just 3 more breaths and try to go as deep as you can. Maybe a little bit further than you are now. What we're going to do now is you're just going to slowly bring yourself back up. You're going to bring your leg up, slide the chair just a little bit, and then bring this leg down and take it over to the other side. We're going to go to the other side now. Push the other leg. So it's easier for me to bring my legs off the chair to the right side, okay? When I do that, I can bring the chair in. I can slide my leg up on top then, and then I'm able to bring my leg behind me. off the right side. Okay. So I'm up on the ball of my foot as much as I can. My leg is as straight as I can get it right here on this chair. So once you get here, wherever you can, sit up nice and tall, take a nice deep breath, and then lean forward. When you feel that tension, that stretch, stop. What's your body telling you not to go any further? And then as you breathe and you fall, slowly allow gravity to help you go deeper into the pose. Before you know it, you'll be able to put your nose on your knee. Do the same thing you did on the other side. Scan your body. Is there somewhere you're holding on to? Okay, you're doing a full split almost. Girl, get after it. Woo!
I can't do that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So scan your body, release tension in your mouth, in your hands, in your arms, anywhere you're feeling it. Make sure you're breathing. It's important. Don't hold your breath. Don't want anybody passing out. Take 3 more breaths here. I want you to slowly start sitting yourself up. And bring your right leg in. All right, we're not done with the chair yet. I want you to bring your left leg straight in front of you on the chair. And then I want you to bring your right leg up. So both feet, both legs are on the chair. Okay? I want you sitting back on the chair as far as you can so that you're grounded, you're solid, right? So here, this is a great place.
Couch pose.
Yeah. This is recliner pose. So what we're gonna do, sit up nice and tall. I like to pull my sit bones out, take the knee out, so I got a good seat. So nice and tall. And you're gonna slowly bend forward and try to touch your feet as far as you can. So what you do is, when you're here and you bend forward, you're gonna kind of hinge at your waist, pull yourself over. And then once you've gone to the point where your body won't go anywhere, then you round your shoulders and your back and drop your head. Now, if you draw your feet towards you, your toes, you'll feel a stretch up the back of your legs, in your calves. Just breathe. Try to go a little bit further if you can. Allowing gravity to help you. Bring your hands to the seat of the chair and slowly bring yourself up to a seated position. All right, you can bring your legs to the ground and you remove your second chair. Yep. So we're going to just stretch, give the hip flexors a little bit extra stretch really quick, okay? So you're either going to just grab your knee. You can use your towel. If you have a strap or a towel too, like use it as a leverage to bring your knee up. You can bring up your foot. Yeah, something to bring your leg up. And then I want you to lean back in your chair a little bit. So if you're up forward in your chair a little, do it and really squeeze it in, okay? So as we do this, it's gonna cut off like the blood flow to your hip flexors. So when we let go, a whole bunch of blood is going to rush to that area, okay? So, before we do that, you can. We're gonna cradle our legs like a little baby.
Yeah.
Like a little baby. And it's just gonna open it up a little bit more. And we're gonna bring them down and shake it out. Yeah, it does. It's gonna rush all the extra blood there and it's gonna help put some new circulation into that area. Okay? So we're gonna go to the next side. So you can just grab here, bring it in, lean back. If you can't go up this high, you can just bring your foot off the ground until you can feel it. It's going to still stretch that muscles. Yeah, you're going to feel that stretch. Ken, break the little baby.
I don't think so.
Break the little baby.
Oh, it's fascinating to watch.
It's a little baby. Look at you go.
I know. Well, I can do it with my strap. I can't get it the whole way up.
That's fine.
But I'm feeling a lot of stretch with doing it.
The strap helps actually. All right, so we're gonna bring it down and shake it out. And just because we can, we're gonna drive both legs. Okay?
What?
So I want you to bring both knees up.
Balance that way.
Don't think so.
Well, if you can't go back, you can just kind of like bring both legs up off the ground. So if you can sit back a little bit further and just bring both feet off the ground. What I want you to do is just try to bend. This is harder. It works the core muscles.
Yeah.
It's just,
None to speak
Yep.
of.
there you go. That's what this is good for. And we can come down. Good job. So we're just going to just like bring out the spine a little bit because we've done a lot of steps, okay? So just sit up nice and tall. We're gonna do like we stretched earlier. Bring your left hand to your right knee. And we're gonna twist open. And this time, when you twist, you should be able to tell that you're a little bit more open. And you can twist a little bit further than you did when we first started. It should feel completely different or just a little bit different. Even a little bit is good. Remember, take a breath in, sit up nice and tall. And when you breathe out, twist a little bit more. Slowly come back to center. Right hand, left knee, right hand behind you,
Right hand,
right hand, left knee,
right hand, left knee, and left hand.
left hand behind you.
You said right hand
Yeah,
behind me.
I'm trying to figure out what I
I know.
I'm trying to make you a pretzel, Miss Jane.
You already did that earlier.
Yeah.
When we were going to.
Still trying to do it. Remember, breathe in, sit nice and tall, exhale.
I don't have any muscle. I can go right.
Come back to
I
center.
could see out the window this time.
Take your arms up and reach back. Drop, bring your head up. Give yourself a little bit of an arch. Lean forward over your legs. Maybe just walk your legs up just a tiny bit. Bring your left hand down to the ground or to your feet or to your shin. And we're going to twist open. So bring your left hand up. Your right hand stays down. I know I did it wrong. I apologize. In my head, I'm still in vacation mode, people.
No, we didn't notice it.
And what you can do is if you bring it on the inside of your leg, you can use that as leverage to give yourself an extra twist.
This one required noise, sorry.
That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Bring your left hand down to the ground
Yes.
and take your right hand up.
That works. And stretch.
At least the noise is coming out of your mouth and not your other end.
How do you know? Oh,
It's still
you're not back here to hear it.
Class isn't over yet.
Come back. Bring your hands to your knees and come all the way back up. What I want you to do now is just kind of want you to like wiggle yourself out. Like just wiggle, let everything out. Wiggle your spine, kind of right, doing
I know
your,
that happens when you do floor exercises.
yeah, it
Oh,
does.
yeah.
I want you to, we're just gonna do a couple small cat and cows because I just feel like it'll help your spine a little bit, and then we'll be done, okay? We'll just do a little bit of savasana at the end, okay? So bring your hands to your knees. What you're gonna do is bring your chest bone forward and bring your head back. Breathe in nice and deep. And when you exhale, bring your chin to your chest and take your back and round it like a cat. Yep. And then breathe in. Ooh. And then cat. Meow. And again, cow. And cat. We're gonna just do one more. Breathe in, nice and slow. And breathe out. Back to center. Step forward in your chair just a little bit. So then you're just gonna lean back. Bring your legs out straight. Bring your hands to your stomach or your chest. And just close your eyes. You can let your head drop if that feels comfortable. Just close your eyes. Just feel how your body feels right now compared to how it did an hour ago. Do you feel stretched? Do you feel like you could do more? Do you hurt? You shouldn't hurt. You should never hurt. Just be proud of what you've done and the exercises you've done and for showing up and just giving it your all. Stretching, feeling good, being here. Just breathe a little bit. Calming your breath down instead of being what they call an ujjayi breath, which is a warming breath. We're just going to cool our breath down. Proud of what you've done, for being here, for all your hard work. What I want you to do is just wiggle your toes a little bit, your fingers a little bit. Start bringing your conscious back to the room that you're in. Know where you are, the space around you. Keeping your eyes closed, just remembering where you are. And I want you to sit up slowly and open your eyes. That's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.